to the Attention Seeking Podcast. I'm Chris Healy, a coach of adults with ADHD. This clip is about daily digital distractions. The info in this clip is drawn from Johan Hari's fascinating new book, Stolen Focus: Why You Can't Pay Attention and How to Think Deeply Again. I'd recommend the book to anyone. It's not about ADHD, and its findings are relevant to all of us. Professor Earl Miller from MIT says that we are under the delusion that humans can multitask. He explains that human brains are very single-minded, and this is wholly because of the brain structure, and that's not going to change. Our brain's limited cognitive capacity means we can only really hold two thoughts at any one moment. His research showed that when attempting to complete two tasks simultaneously, our brains actually are juggling and switching between focus on each. This means the thought processes have to reconfigure each time we switch between tasks. And this, therefore, has adverse consequences. Hewlett-Packard tested its workers' IQ when they were free of digital distractions, no emails, messages, social media notifications, and then again when they were receiving the distractions and were allowed to check them. The results showed an average drop of 10 points in the results of those when they were distracted. Now, in context, cannabis reduces an average IQ by 5 points. Wow. So potentially, our digital distractions are twice as damaging to our focus as getting stoned is. And Professor Miller explains, there are four main ways focus is negatively affected by these distractions. 1. There's a delay time caused by our brains switching and reconfiguring to the different tasks. So it's worth considering that when our phones tell us our screen time usage for a day is, say, 4 hours, there's a lot more time lost with the cumulative time wasted with each task switch. 2. The errors that will occur. Our brains become more error-prone and glitches will happen when switching frequently, and so much time and effort can be wasted correcting these avoidable errors. 3. There's a huge loss of creativity. Our brains need space and time to make creative links and conjure up new ideas and the creative ways to approach tasks. The distractions severely reduce the time and space needed to allow the brain to get creative. 4. Memory of what you did during each task's completion is also shown to be reduced when attempting to multitask. Now, consider these adverse effects and the increase of stress and overwhelm they could cause those of us with ADHD. And it seems obvious that we should seek to minimize this source of stress and confusion as much as possible to avoid daily triggering of difficult aspects of our condition. So what can we do? Turn off the notifications, or at least hit Do Not Disturb when completing tasks which need your focus. Unsubscribe to all those emails and even some of the unnecessary notifications. Maybe delete unnecessary apps. And maybe try the 10-minute rule, something I'm currently trying. When you hear a notification or you attempt to check your phone for something, pause and leave it 10 minutes. It's easier said than done, I know, but it will train the brain to break the habit of allowing our phones to control our focus. We might find after 10 minutes, actually, the desire to check has gone as we focus on the task in hand. Thanks for watching and or listening. And if you want to comment or offer tips on how you avoid daily distractions, please get in touch at changehq.co.uk.